Have you ever thought why you can readily solve advanced tactical puzzles in your training but cannot find such puzzles in your games or tournaments? If your answer is yes, then high five. In this video, let us try to understand how to discover interesting tactics that exist in our games. Look at the setup. I will show you how to find advanced tactical ideas here. Black just played Queen to F8. Let us start with a quick summary. White is a material down, 2 pawns for 1 knight. However, White has sufficient compensation because its pieces are more active than the black. Also, the White king is safer than the Black's king. In this situation, we should avoid trading pieces. Instead, look for ways to increase the pressure against Black. Now let us move on with the game. Your opponent's last move, that is Queen to F8, contains a lot of information. That is why you should understand the reasoning behind it before starting to calculate your own candidate moves. I just told you Black played Queen to F8. You should ask yourself, is there any threat or does this move carry any consequences? Well, I don't see any threat. So now we can plan our tactical move. Because of this move, White can now play Queen to D5. There are a number of hidden tactical motives. Let us see one by one. I have explained a lot of tactics and motives in my previous videos, link shared. Tactical motive 1. The rook on F7 is pinned, which means that the white rook on B7 is defended. Also, the black rook on F7 cannot capture F2. Tactical motive 2. In many of my previous videos, I have explained that a defender is always vulnerable. Here, if we put more pressure on the black queen, she will become overloaded. Tactical motive 3. If you capture the black rook at F7 and the black queen recaptures, the black rook at A8 will become a hanging piece. If you think this trade-off doesn't have any implications, then you are wrong. It can be a part of a greater idea, then I will explain it later. We have identified that number 1. The black rook at F7 is pinned. Number 2. The black queen is a very important defender and can potentially be overloaded. Number 3. We can use the trade-off rook into F7, queen into F7 to make the black rook at A8 into a hanging piece. Number 4. The black rook at A8 is tied to the knight at A7. Number 5. As a consequence of the black's last move, queen to F8, white can now play queen to D5 without risking a trade of queens. Let us move on to the solution. We know that it is white to play. White plays queen to D5. Let us assume that black plays any random move. Then white will play rook into F7, queen into F7 and queen into A8. I will show you another variation. Queen to D5, and if black plays rook to C8, white can capture the knight at A7 because the black rook is pinned to the king. I will show you one more variation. Queen to D5, and if black plays rook to D8, we can play rook into F7, queen into F7, queen into D8, or
queen to d5, rook to d8, rook into f7, rook into d5, rook into f8, check, followed by e into d5. White is in clear advantage. You can see how your calculation skill combined with your understanding of tactical motives can help you find advanced tactics.
We should be able to identify tactical motives that exist in our games and their potential impact. In this video, I have merely tried to initiate the thinking process that helps us find such tactics. Give me your feedbacks. Thank you.